Science Viking here, and it's time to continue our playthrough of XCOM Enemy Within. Let's see how the soldiers are doing. Okay, yeah, Shield is gravely wounded, though she'll be back in a few days. But a couple of experienced people are wounded. I think I might want to hire more soldiers, but we are kind of poor. I at least want to scan for activity until the wounded people are back on their feet. And until the cybernetic augmentation on the mech are finished. Now we could go to the mech inventory, but we don't have any undamaged mechs. So, let's continue scanning for activity. Okay, we can do another covert operation. Let's hope we succeed at it this time. I'm gonna make one more attempt to actually perform a covert operation. And in this case, I think I'm sending Shadow just to be really sure that the covert operative survives. Alright. Send operative.
Covert operative deployed to disrupt EXALT cell in South Africa.
Well, I really should have given her the one plasma pistol that we have to increase her chances of surviving that mission, but she has her psychic powers. She should be okay. Anyway, covert operation is in 6 days. Let's scan for activity.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Let's pop over to the situation room. We have one available. We're putting it in South Africa to lower the panic level there. Also, I said before that we had enough satellite capacity to launch to cover the entire world. It appears that I was completely wrong and failed to notice France and the United Kingdom. I mean, I know that it is quite easy to forget about Europe, but apparently that's what happened. Well, let's see if we can build another satellite uplink. We only need uplink capacity for 2 more satellites, which we would get. Even if this uplink weren't adjacent to anything, that would still get us 2 more satellites. So, 100 credits, I'm going to begin construction. Let's do that. It'll still be a little while before we can do it. And we have alien abductions.
We're receiving several urgent requests for assistance. There are abductions in progress at each marked site on the hologlobe.
Okay, well, I would much rather have the captain rank heavy. The problem is, since the United Kingdom's... Wait a second. We don't have a satellite over the United Kingdom, and we just finished manufacturing a satellite. And we have the uplink capacity for it. Launching a satellite over the United Kingdom will reduce their panic level before the Council report happens and before they leave the Council. So yeah, we're going to Egypt. I want this captain rank heavy, because he might be psychic. Alright. We've got Daisuke, we've got a squaddy, which I do want to have 1 squaddy. We have Shield, and then we have 3 corporals. So I like the rank distribution. Let's see, we have 2 supports, 2 assaults. We have 3 supports, 2 assaults, no sniper, and a heavy. So I'm dropping this support. And I'll bring our other somewhat high-ranked sniper, Captain Amin, who is going to learn headshot, squad sight, since she's definitely not psychic, damn good ground, disabling shot, and opportunist. And as for equipment, plasma sniper rifle, skeleton suit, alien grenade, and we're going to make items available. And you get a scope. I feel like we probably need to manufacture another scope. Alright. Shield, you get... Okay, so we have 2 corporals, a squaddy, a colonel, a major, and a captain. That seems like a decent team composition. You get a med kit and an arc thrower, because why not? And I'll give... Let's see, both of the assaults are in Titan armor already, I think. It's hard to tell with someone who's been augmented. Yep, He's in Titan armor with a nanofiber vest and med kit. The squatty Assault is also in Titan armor. Yeah, I'll give Shield the last batch of Titan armor. Because, honestly, the higher rank... We need her to survive more than we need the others to survive. I gave you a skeleton suit, right? Yes, I did. That leaves these two guys. Sprinter or covering fire allows reaction shots to trigger on enemy attacks. Sprinter is more useful. And you already have Carapace armor. And you... Bullet Swarm. The standard shots of the primary weapon no longer end the turn if taken as the first action, or hollow targeting, shooting at or suppressing enemies also confers plus 10 aim to allies. Heavies tend to have shit aim, so I'm going with hollow targeting, so the idea is he will shoot, probably miss, but increase everyone else's accuracy on the target. And he also has Carapace on. Okay, let's do this, team. We're actually starting to build up a decently sized team of experienced soldiers. Let's see if we can fuck that up.
Touching down.
We're dropping you just inside the Egyptian border. Alien activity continues to surge within several major cities. Our response is crucial to minimizing the spread of panic.
Alright. And there are meld canisters here. That's always good.
Central, Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction site. Strike 1 is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
Alright, get a shield up to
Heading
here.
there now. Got something over here. Visual on the good.
I've located some of the enemy already. If we had psychics, that would be very nice. Okay, we've located a meld canister on 3 of the enemies. 77, 68, 68. Okay, take the 77% to hit the Berserker with headshot. Since I don't think disabling shot works on Berserkers. Well, it was critical, but it wasn't enough to kill him. And he didn't quite move close enough to trigger Daisuke's automatic reaction shot. Okay. Let's move Volkov up to here, so that he's in cover but close to most of the enemy. And then let's have him shoot that Berserker in the back. Well, the Berserker turned around, so he's kind of shooting in the front. Don't try this at home, kids, because in real life, the rounds could penetrate and kill your squad mates. Alright, Harris, get up to here. It's only 39%, but once again, hollow targeting.
No way that just happened.
65% to hit, and if it does hit, it should kill. So let's see if it kills. Nope, we survived. Right.
Okay.
Jonas Mayer, who is my penultimate guy to get a turn this turn. Take out the one that's farther back. You have a slightly higher chance to hit, presumably with hollow targeting. It's down. This also allows the inexperienced guy to get some experience. And it's obviously pretty much a certainty that Daisuke can put this guy down. Point blank, and he gets 2 shots. Bye. And since that didn't consume his action, he can move forward and discover significantly more mutons.
Look sharp, enemies rolling up.
And some muton elites. You know what's really scary about this? This mission was classed as being moderately easy. Which means, yeah, this is what not very hard looks like at this point.
That all you got?
which means I'm going to need to be careful if I want everyone to survive this.
There's heavy fire in the zone.
Alright. She does not have a shot at the Berserker. Let's take your shot at this one. Alright. Let's see. 45% to hit the wounded. Let's see if I can get you closer without. Let's see, up to here. You're still in good cover and not flanked. And nobody overwatched. And we've discovered. Okay, those are just seekers. Those are a bit more manageable. That means we need to be careful. Yeah, you have. There are a lot of enemies here. Still 45%. Well, I'll take the risk.
Kill confirmed.
%.
Damn it, missed the target.
Run and gun, taking a risk, but you are both squatty and therefore expendable, and are also in Titan
Good
armor.
copy, moving on
Though I
target.
suppose you're technically a corporal now, because I'm pretty sure this plus sign means that you've earned a promotion. 98% to hit. I'm surprised that didn't trigger Daisuke's close combat specialist. You don't have a shot at the Berserker? Alright then. Get up to here where you will, and you're
Heading
not
there
next to
now.
a car that could potentially explode. 62%. Let's hope this puts him down. It does not. Oh, it did. I don't know why I somehow thought that didn't kill him. Okay. I'm mainly trying to guarantee that we get the meld
Heading there
canister.
now.
So Daisuke, move up to here.
Visual on the goods.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. Retrieve the
In
meld.
hand, Commander.
100% to hit. Let's put this guy down. Since that was Daisuke's first shot with the primary weapon against an enemy at point-blank range, it doesn't consume his turn. 91% to hit. I'll take it. And there's really no way that one Muton Elite is going to kill Daisuke, even though Daisuke is not in cover. Now we just need to wait for the game to finish loading so that we can have our turn again. Come on. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's get back to having control over the sniper. You don't have a shot at that Muton Elite, even through squad sight, despite the fact that some other people do, meaning you don't have line of sight, so move up a little bit and then reload.
Back online.
Let's see, you advance up to here.
Moving out.
%. Okay, just reload.
We're green to go.
Okay, you move up to here.
I'm rolling.
I mean, he did hunker down. 53%. That's better.
I need ammo. That is not good.
And even though it missed, it granted hollow targeting.
Moving.
You get up to here. I'll take it. And it worked. And now, Alexander,
Solid
get
copy.
nice up close and personal. What are your, okay, only 24% to stun versus 100% to hit. Just shoot. And Daisuke needs to reload.
It's killing time.
It's possible that the Seekers are all that's left. So you jump all the way up to here. And if everybody else makes single moves followed by overwatching, while we head towards that meld canister.
Position confirmed.
As well, the meld canister is something that we definitely want.
Moving out.
And we've at least managed to earn a promotion for... Oh, it looks like our heavy has also earned a promotion.
On the move.
That's good. At least I think that's what this plus sign means.
Good to go.
I'm on the
Shield,
move.
just move up to here and then also reload.
Good to go.
We have enough people overwatching that we will probably take down a Seeker if it grabs somebody, and if it doesn't... If we don't take it out with the overwatch, we can take it out on the next turn. Come on. It's like there's a minimum amount of time that has to be reserved for the alien's turn, even if they don't do anything on screen.
I'm on the move. Roger that.
Alright.
Got it.
And we still have 6 turns to get the meld canister. Kind of wish there was a better, like, a way to detect Seekers
Move
if
into
they're all
position.
that's left, because in general I'm fine with the idea of just overwatch and wait for them to attack, but as we're seeing here, they can take a really
I'm on the
long
move.
time before they decide to do anything. And I just realized just how critical this guy's health is, so I'm gonna quick heal him.
This? Oh, it's gonna hurt.
You've got a lovely bedside manner there, Shield.
They're trying to
Okay, well, we've got one of the 2 Seekers, and it's down. It's very, very, very down. Giving us a lovely close-up of this guy. And the other one, I guess, decided that running away was the better part of valor.
Wilco.
Well, I'm becoming quite certain that the Seekers are all that's out there. Come on, Seekers. We're vulnerable. We're not overwatching at all. We're just waiting for you. These guys just kind of pointing guns in various directions. They definitely won't shoot you if you try to grab one of us. It's okay. We're not going to try to kill you. You get over to here. And still Overwatch. As we're just gonna kind of explore the map. Yeah, but I have really no idea where the sound came from. Well, let's go over to here. And Overwatch again. I meant E, not R. Get you over to here.
Heading to that location.
One of the things I like about the support class's sprinter ability is that it allows you to explore the map faster when you're combing the area for the remaining few enemies. Let's get Spike over here. Badass Japanese guy named Spike. Who would have thought? Well, that's the sound of a Seeker coming out of cover. Out of concealment.
Missed the target.
See you in hell.
And she put it down. Nice.
Everything by the numbers.
Perfect. And a few people will have leveled up, too. Yep. Alexander got promoted to corporal, and then the two corporals got promoted to sergeant. And we got a whole bunch of corpses, some weapon fragments, some meld, two seeker wrecks, and we've received a new heavy.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Well, first, I guess our satellite wasn't quite finished yet. It should be finished momentarily, though. Let me see something. Not now. I meant... Okay, so we need 100 meld to upgrade this Mech 2 Sentinel all the way to the maximum level. We're probably not going to have that anytime soon. And yes, I understand that the United Kingdom is considering taking their fish and chips and leaving.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
But we're going to launch our lovely new satellite.
Satellite uplink.
And they're now no longer considering leaving the council.
Additional uplink required.
And the additional uplink is already under construction, though it won't be done until after the council report.
Commander, you should take a look at this. We've just detected a massive new contact. We're picking up an enormous power signature. Whatever it is, it must be fully loaded. We should expect heavy resistance.
Well, all we have is a fighter jet with a laser cannon, so,
We're in
good
pursuit.
luck, guys. We're all pulling for you.
Nearing strike range. Taking heavy fire! We're punching out!
Okay, I'm transferring Demon 1 to North America. It'll take 3 days, but then we should be able to shoot down that battleship.
Satellite coverage now available over the United Kingdom.
Okay, we need to go rescue Shadow.
We are confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
Okay. Not bringing two heavies. But I am bringing Spider because, well, we do have Shadow, who is our normal sniper. She doesn't have her rifle. Okay, so we have a sergeant, a major, a captain, and then I want to bring, let's see. I scrolled further than I wanted to. I'll bring Chi Pan. So we have 2 assaults, a heavy, a sniper, and 2 supports. Let's make items available. And once again, sprinter. It's rare for me to overwatch when there are enemies within line of sight anyway. Alright, careless armor. Scope. Kit. And let's have you learn tactical sense, because I like to be pretty aggressive. My aggression in how I use my soldiers compensates for the lack of the aggression ability. Shredder rocket, which fires a rocket that causes all enemies hit to take extra damage. However, it does less. The rocket itself does less damage. Or suppression. I actually prefer Shredder rocket because it's more effective against sectopods. I can increase the damage the sectopod takes from everyone else when I've already got it really well in my sights. Okay, let me make sure Spike is still wearing his Titan armor. Indeed he is. Alright, let's do this. And with any luck, we will actually be able to launch our assault on the
We've
EXALT
lost radio
headquarters.
contact.
We've lost radio contact? I've never heard a statement like that before.
We're aiming to eliminate an EXALT cell currently operating out of South Africa. We'll need to move in and assist our operative in acquiring the necessary data.
Okay. So this is the same covert operation that we've already failed twice, where we have to hack the 2 relays and then get the operative out of the area where the mission is taking
EXALT forces
place.
disrupted one of our operatives who was in the process of hacking an enemy comm relay in search of new intel. Strike One will need to move in and deal with any hostiles in the area so our operative can finish recovering the data from the remaining arrays. That operative is our only chance at the data. We can't afford to lose them.
Right.
New objective received.
Okay. Let me zoom out farther. Okay, I'm moving you all the way up to here. Spider.
Hauling ass.
Next, I actually want to switch over directly to controlling Shadow. And I'm going to do things in a somewhat unusual way. She has a decent opportunity to get to this array, but there's also a fairly high risk of her getting shot because the rest of the team won't be in position to support her. So instead, I'm going to move her as far as I can towards where the rest of the team is on her first turn, and have her hack the other relay first, and then have the entire team move on this relay together.
Solid copy, Commander.
Alright, let's spike up there. Right. Yeah, hide behind this lovely bulletproof car door, Alexander. There's really
Orders
no way that
confirmed.
can end
Moving out.
badly for you. You'll be fine, I'm sure. Alright. And Hulk.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Get up here, and just Overwatch. Shield, get behind this car. Yeah, we landed in a parking lot. All of our cover is parked cars. I don't feel entirely comfortable in this situation.
I'm rolling.
EXALT really needs to improve their audio quality. Alright. Grapple up to here.
Throw in the hook.
And
Headed
get
there
yourself
now.
over to here. Alright. Now let's control Shadow. Wonder how long it's going to take before EXALT starts actually putting up some resistance.
Got
In
it.
the meantime, we
Moving.
get over to here.
We're close to recovering another piece of the intel. Our operative just has to activate that comm relay, Commander.
There's this weird red stuff under it. It's like they EXALT set up their comm relay
Solid copy,
directly
Commander.
above a gate to hell or something. It's like, what's going on with your comm relays, guys? I don't think you know, I understand that it might be the way of the future, but I don't necessarily think it's a good idea to power your comm
Orders
relays
confirmed.
off of
Moving
like
out.
demonic energy. It just might be a bad idea. Alright, you get up to
Aye,
here.
aye, Commander.
Though the EXALT, really, it's like they've been really cowardly this mission. It's like
Moving.
I honestly feel like after we've had 2 consecutive, we're 1 piece of intel away from being able to find the location of their hidden base, and we've had covert
Moving to
operations
position.
fail twice. At this point, I feel like they're just saying, okay, you know what, XCOM, just take it. Just take it. You obviously can't get it. You obviously can't complete a covert operation to save your life, so just take the intel. We'll let you have it.
Contact.
Well, you hit him. And he's down.
Hoorah!
let's see. They're all 100%, so who's the most inconveniently placed? The guy behind the car is the most inconveniently placed for the rest of the team to take out. So you take it out.
Nailed him.
Now where's Shadow? First I'm going to have Shadow hack EXALT's
We decrypted
communications.
some of the EXALT data, and it looks like their communications were disrupted by our hack. We should keep looking for the remaining relays.
Second, I'm going to have Shadow move towards the next relay. And never mind, I'm not going to have Shadow attempt to use mind control. The odds of it succeeding are too low. You run and gun.
Moving at the speed of death.
Volkov. And
Double tap.
go introduce yourself to this EXALT operative. Show him the merits of the alloy cannon.
He's down.
And he's earned a promotion again. That is Corporal
Moving
Volkov,
to
not the
position.
dead guy. It really would fit with EXALT to just promote the dead guy. Okay. Didn't damage him, but it did grant hollow targeting. Which you can take advantage of and hopefully get a critical and actually put this guy down. Instead, you miss completely.
No way that just happened.
It just happened. Being in
Moving
denial
out.
about it will not help. Remember, Cheap Pan, the first step to getting better is admitting that you have a problem. Well, if I can't mind control him, what are our odds to just hit with a pistol? 100% and he has 1 hit point left.
Dead and gone.
You know what? I'm gonna have Daisuke brought our gun over to here.
Yes, sir.
Get yourself good and in position. 100% to hit, probably. And take out that sniper. Guess the window just defended him.
See you in hell.
Shadow, start by moving
Aye, aye,
here,
Commander.
and then up to here.
Heading to that location.
Okay. And Spike. Begin your
Headed
assault
there now.
on the bookstore, which is empty. You get over to here. That way we can kind of surround this relay. And Volkov, come on. Once again, if the movement controls would obey, that would really be helpful. I think they might have been hacked by EXALT. They're the real enemy. Or is this what resisting mind control is like? Where it's like, you know what you want to do, but you just can't quite bring yourself to do it.
Okay,
And you just reload.
back in.
That's affirmative.
You on this turn just Overwatch. And yeah, at this point we're not going to find any miss you Overwatch.
I'm on it, Commander.
You get up to here and Overwatch. That's seems to be behaving oddly. Okay, so there's more
something
EXALT
out
guys
there.
over there. Okay, I'm going to take a slightly riskier move and get Shadow into position. Since there isn't any cover that's any closer to the
Double time.
relay, I'm just going to have Shadow get into position and then she'll hack it next turn. Actually, still having him move last.
Yes, Commander.
Right.
What the hell was that?
probably a fellow human with a gun. I'm really not impressed whether you're like, oh my god, what are they doing now when we're fighting EXALT?
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright. In here, and Overwatch. This is I really do feel like the game has started taking pity on me. This has been a really easy covert operation.
It's killing time. Heading out.
And you may as well reload. Let's just have
Back
everybody
online.
be fully loaded. And actually, before we do anything, I was going to actually have Spider change positions, but I don't think she
That's the
needs
last
to.
of the relays, Commander. We've got EXALT's data. Now we just need to get the operative to the evac zone.
Because we're going to be retreating
We
into
have
the
a new
evac
objective.
zone. Yeah, she's not going to be able to mind control them. So instead, I'm just going to have her run all the way back here. Since now we're going to be retreating across this space, they have to move back across Spider's kill zone. They have to move back across Spider's web, if you will. Okay, that one was bad, and I should feel bad.
I'm on it, Commander.
And yeah, I know I'm foregoing some experience to do this, but I figure I want to be reasonably sure that it's still good.
They're trying to pull back.
Except one of them survived, so Daisuke can only take one of them
X-ray
out,
neutralized.
which means that Alexander can get a shot. Running
Move
back,
at the speed of death.
get up to point blank and kill him that way.
Roger, Dodger.
Oh, Alexander has already earned a promotion. I think you can only receive a single promotion per mission, but you still earn experience towards your next promotion.
X-ray neutralized.
So, like, he's already been promoted to, I think the next rank up is Sergeant, but more experience that he earns during this mission will contribute to his promotion to, I think Major is the next one after Sergeant. No, Captain is the next one after Sergeant. I was gonna say, I think some reaction shots are about to happen.
Shot failed to
Oh,
connect.
so it moves off camera. It moves so that the guy being shot at is off camera before the reaction shots happen. 100% to hit, 45% to critical. Maybe I should have used headshot, honestly. Though I don't really care to get Spider experience so much because I don't usually like to have two snipers in a mission, and we already have a very high-ranked sniper.
Good copy. Moving on
I'm
target.
gonna have the two assaults just run over to where the fighting is happening. Actually, didn't mean to hit tab, but you're a little low on ammo, so I'm gonna have you move once and then reload.
Heading out. I'm ready.
And
Moving
get up to
out.
here. I'm not entirely sure this will count as a kill, but let's do this.
Frag out.
Sometimes I just don't. Oh, it does. It got him a promotion. Sometimes it's not even worth it to bother with accuracy. Unfortunately, the car is going to explode, so move
Let's
to
do
here
this.
so you're safely out of the explosion radius.
Moving
Shield
out.
move over to here.
Roger that.
view we've ever had. We have this lovely, perfectly black screen while the car explodes.
Double time.
We've secured our covert operative along with the new data at the extraction point. Strike One can either head to the evac zone to return to HQ now, or stay and secure the area from any remaining hostiles. Objectives
I think I'm
updated.
actually going to secure the area. It'll give us a chance to give some of these guys some experience. They've already gotten a fair amount.
I'm ready.
It's killing time.
Hey, you hear anything? Enemies in sight. They're shifting their attack. Missed.
Alright. We have 3 of them. Step 1. We're going to have Spider reposition to here. It's the best shot she's going to get at those enemies, though it means she's going to be out for this turn. Spike run and gun, so there are at least 2 people
Firing
actually
position.
involved in this fight right from the beginning.
Moving to designated position.
Next I'm going to have you also run and gun.
Moving at the speed of death.
Right up to here.
Roger, Dodger.
We're going to take the one you will definitely kill. And fail to kill her. Well, put him down, dice.
He's down.
Alright, and up to
All in
here.
ass.
Moving out.
And up to here. Though I think our 2 assaults are probably going to do this on their own, and this is probably the last of the EXALT forces.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Honestly, a little surprised these guys are durable enough to survive shots from alloy
Cover
cannons.
my flank. Cover my flank.
Kill him.
X-ray down.
Moving.
I know there was a third one. And there he is. 93% to hit.
Commander, you've secured the operative and the new data they were able to acquire from the relays. Well done.
And got 12 EXALT operatives down and got a whole bunch of experience from that. At least 2 people have definitely gotten promotions.
Great work, Commander.
3.
I hope all of our deployments go this well.
We finally have a 3rd colonel in the form of S.H.I.E.L.D., as well as a new corporal and a new sergeant. We're actually getting a decent team. And no one was even injured. Now let's see. S.H.I.E.L.D. can get Savior. Medkits restore 4 more hit points. Or Sentinel allows 2 reaction shots instead of 1. I make enough mistakes, Savior is more useful. So, we have our 3rd colonel. And of course, Shadow is up to 63 kills and 24 missions. And the last piece of information, the base is not in Nigeria.
Intel decryption completed.
Which means
Recalculating possible EXALT facility
there's only one
location.
place it can be, and that is South Africa. Well, next time we're going to actually launch our assault on the EXALT base of operations. First, however, let's see. We we have the resources for another suit of Titan armor. Let's manufacture one. It'll cost most of our credits, but honestly, that's okay. And let me check. Has Demon 1 arrived in North America? It will in 15 hours. So, next time is actually going to be a pretty big day. We've got a battleship to shoot down, board, and loot. And we're going to be launching our assault on the EXALT base of operations. But that is going to be the end for this part, with finally having a successful covert operation. Thank you all for watching. I love you all, and I will see you next time.